A reminder that the person you are now is still evolving, still growing, and becoming amazing. It's okay if it takes time to get where you need to be, because ultimately, that progression is what makes life fun. So have fun with it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love you, and as always, keep it wholesome, Caysha.
Hola, my blooming nomads. Welcome back to Life with Caysha. If you're new here, welcome. This is a safe space for God plus mental health and just making mental health be a normal conversation. It's about growth, healing, traveling, and just getting through life together. So, guys, today I want to share a bit more about my mental health journey, the fog, the anxiety, and most importantly, the small steps that I've been taking to help me find balance again.
Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soul.
Depression and anxiety have a way of making you feel stuck, drained, and like you're moving through mud. For me, it wasn't about big changes, it was about tiny practices I could hold on to daily, and I want to share them with you because maybe they'll help you. So, one of the things that I've done is journaling my feelings. I've started writing down my thoughts, especially on hard days. Not polished, not pretty, just raw. It's like a release valve for my mind. Sometimes I even write letters to myself, reminding me that I've survived tough seasons before.
Jeremiah 29, verse 11, God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." That is a scripture that I hold dear to my heart because God is not a man that he should lie. So if he says he has a plan for me, he does.
When I feel trapped in my thoughts, a short walk outside shifts everything. I don't force myself to do a full workout. Just stepping outside, feeling the air, looking at the sky reminds me that the world is bigger than my anxiety. Having creative outlets like learning Spanish or writing my book has been such a lifeline. It gives my brain something positive to focus on, and it reminds me that I'm still growing. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's about progress, not pressure.
Mucho gusto. Soy de Jamaica. ¿Y tú? Disculpe, señor. ¿Dónde está el baño?
I also lean into my faith, reading scripture, listening to worship or calming music. Those quiet moments help me find peace again when my mind feels loud.
Going through a storm, but I won't go down. I hear your voice carried in the rhythm of the wind to call me out. You would cross an ocean, so I wouldn't drown. You've never been closer than you are right now. We call him Jireh.
This one has been the hardest, showing myself grace. If I need rest, I rest. If I can't do it all, that's okay. Instead of beating myself up, I try to speak to myself the way I would to a friend. Another thing that has been helping my mental health, which might sound surprising, is actually filming again and coming back to YouTube. When I was in the middle of my depression and anxiety, I lost motivation for the things I love. Picking up the camera felt impossible. But when I finally started filming again, I realized it's not just about making content, it's therapy in its own way. It gives me a purpose and a structure. Even if it's just setting up my camera and talking, that's me showing up for myself. It allows me to express my voice. Sometimes I can't say everything to the people around me, but here I can talk openly and honestly. And I know I'm not alone. It reconnects me with community, you, my blooming nomads, reminds me that what I share matters and that support gives me strength. And honestly, it reminds me that I'm still creative, alive, and growing, even when my mind tries to convince me otherwise. So, if you're struggling to, maybe think about something you used to love but put aside. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be painting, dancing, writing, or gardening. Sometimes reconnecting with that passion, even in small ways, can be a form of healing. I'm so proud of myself for pressing record again, and I want you to be proud of whatever small step you're taking too. Healing isn't linear, but every time we show up, whether in front of a camera or in front of a journal, we bloom a little more.
Blooming nomads, if you're in the middle of your own storm, I just want you to know that you are not alone. Healing doesn't always look like a huge leap. Sometimes it's about breathing, walking, journaling, or choosing kind words to tell yourself. It is okay to move at your own pace. It is what blooming actually is. Finding growth in small ways. Thank you for sitting with me today and allowing me to share my heart. If this video gives you one idea, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know if you will be practicing any of these. If you are a person that has mental health, struggle with anxiety, depression, or anything of the sort. And remember to subscribe so we can keep blooming together. No matter where life plants us, still we bloom. Love and light. See you, blooming nomads, in the next video. Adios, mi amores.